Good morning, I'm Allie Farrell, and I wanted to welcome you to a nice, energizing sun salutation, waking up the body with ease to have a fulfilling and more comfortable day. It's a new day, and just like that baby waking up in the morning, stretching every single limb, we need to do that again, and we'll start to find that it's not so bad. So I love doing sun salutations. It's so quiet yet in the morning, and I hope you enjoy the practice. Namaste. Coming to the front of the mat in Tadasana. Second toes looking forward. Hips are externally rotating, activating the pelvic core, the three muscles that hold the bathroom in. So the anal sphincter, the vaginal passageway for females, the soft tissue behind the scrotum for males, and the urethra. We're going to inhale, arms rise, and then exhale, hips shoot back, forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise, and exhale, forward fold. Planting the hands in front of the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, step back with the right foot. Drop the knee down, uncurl the toes. Take the left hand and roll out the left thigh. Rise up, inhale. Feeling the beautiful stretch along the groin. And then exhale, plant the palms. Step back with the right foot into plank position. Folds of the elbows forward, hips tilt slightly up. Eye line down, inhale. And exhale, slowly keeping the elbows in tightly, come down for Chaturanga. Rooting the pubis bone down into the mat, like a tack into the wall. Uncurl the toes. Your hands are stuck here, so we're going to come, inhale, pulling your body forward, then exhale, using the back muscles. Roll up. Inhale at the top. Shoulders stay back, but your heart is reaching forward. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Curl the toes back under. Push back into plank. Inhale. And then exhale. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Slowly. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, folding forward, knees bent, palms plant. Inhale, exhale, step back with the left foot. Drop the knee to the floor, uncurl the toes. Take the right palm now, roll out the right thigh. Inhale, rise up. Moving forward with the hip bones and the pubis bone, staying in neutral. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, sinking in a little deeper into the pose. Inhale, exhale, dropping the shoulders. Checking to see that the leg is running parallel with the mat. Inhale, exhale, drop the palms. Curl the toes back under, step back into plank. Inhale here. And then exhale, step forward into forward fold. Letting the head drop, inhale. And exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head's the last to come up. Inhale, arms rise, shoulders stay back. A nice back extension. And then exhale, shooting back with the hips, folding your torso over the thighs. Inhale here. And then exhale, planting the palm, step back with the right foot. Dropping the knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale to prepare. And then exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Growing tall, inhale. And exhale. Making sure the knee's not coming over the ankles. Inhale and exhale. Bring the palms back to the mat. Stepping back into plank. Inhale. And exhale, coming to standing forward bend. Inhale. Exhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last to rise. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Planting the palms here, inhale. And exhale, step back with the left foot, dropping the knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale like the sun rising. Welcoming the day. Inhale. And exhale, see if you can explore a little deeper. Planting the palms out in front of you, inhale. Curl the toes back under. Step back into plank. Fold the elbows forward, inhale. Exhale down slowly, chaturanga. Root in the pubic bone, uncurl the toes. Inhale here. And then exhale, using the muscles along the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, rolling the shoulders back. Rolling back down, exhale. Inhale here, you can either use your knees to come back up or press on through into plank. Inhale here, and now exhale. Pull the hips back toward the wall and the ceiling, knee into downward facing dog. Stepping the feet up a little bit, keeping the knees bent to really increase the stretch in the spine. Hips pulling back while the hands are staying anchored, trying to get those folds of the elbows forward. So rotating those the armpits towards your nose, letting the head hang heavy. Feeling the blood flow to the brain. Feeling the release in the calf muscles, the gastrocnemius. Inhale. And then exhale, just start to pedal out your down dog. So inhale, extend through the left leg, bend the right knee. And then go ahead and extend through the right leg, bending the left knee. Good. Inhale here. And exhale, just start to find what feels good. Maybe you slept a little funky on one side or on your feet all day the night before, or on your feet all day, and then just went right into bed. So let's start to welcome anything that's been stuck here. Good. Coming back into downward dog, go ahead and bring the knees to the mat, uncurl the toes, and sit your hips back into a nice devotional pose. If you're finding this is uncomfortable, you can always go ahead and open up the knees here, bringing the toes to touch. So now we're allowing more space for our body to fall into. You may bring your arms to your forearms here, or you may extend them out. Also, if you have maybe a pillow because you are just waking up, you can place this pillow in front of you to bring the earth to you. This is your body, your practice. Bringing the forehead to the floor, or maybe bringing the hands up and resting your third eye, which is between the eyebrows, to the palms, to the back sides of your arms. Good. Taking deep breaths here in devotional. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Go ahead and inhale, bringing the palms back in front of you. Removing the pillow or prop if you had one. Bringing your knees back together and coming to a nice seated position. Once again, if you need to, sitting onto that pillow or block so that the knees are not above the hips. So you may want to bring the ankles out a little bit just to find a nice, easy pose. Shoulders roll up and back, hands coming to the knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, and exhale, roll them back. Good. Let's go ahead here, and I'm going to end our salutation today with a seated meditation, bringing to you a little passage in a book that I've read time and time again to remind myself of life. And so you can keep your eyes closed here, just opening them slightly. Just think maybe the sun's still rising here. So if it's already risen, pretend like your eyes are that sun rising here. The real world, secret to getting past your fears and taking action, is to stop expecting perfection. John Henry warned that a man would do nothing if he waited until he could do it so well that no one could find fault. Many of us hesitate and delay because we are afraid someone will find fault with our actions and will judge us to be failures. Why are we so afraid of failing? He writes, I think it is because we have come to think that failing in action makes us failures as human beings. We assume being a successful person means being perfect. Success, even happiness, is equated with perfection. If you wanted to see how obsessed we've become with perfection, just flip on your TV or open a magazine. There are shows that tell us how to work out to perfect our physique. There are shows that tell us what to wear, how to cut our hair. Other shows offer up plastic surgery suggestions. Programs tell us how to improve our parenting skills, our pets' behavior. Experts can remake our homes, our gardens, and our diets. That nothing less than perfect is good enough in any aspect of our lives. Yet it is imperfection that's what makes us human. A rabbi was once asked how he could be so sure that he would be welcomed into heaven. He said that when he stood before the angels, they asked him, "Were you always a perfect student?" He smiled and said, "No." They asked, "Were you entirely and completely scrupulous in your prayers and observance?" And he gently said, "No." "But you must have always been compassionate, giving." And he said, "No." Then he explained that the angels would welcome him into heaven because he had spoken the truth. I think this is a great reminder that we need to find what is true, be forgiving to ourselves, and life will start to become our perfect. Someone that is very near and dear to me said, "I finally found that perfection is found in the imperfection." What a great thing to live by. And so as you go out into your day, stop worrying about if you're looking all right and if your diet should be improved a little bit, or, she's doing it better than me, so what can I do to be like that? You are you. You have this genetic blueprint that makes you so special. So if at any point in your day, let's close today with being grateful for that. Being grateful for the small imperfections. Let's go ahead and take our hands out to both sides of our mats. Inhale, arms rise, palms come together.